Here are my top 5 racing games for mobile. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dan, and in this video I'm going to share with you my top 5 racing games for Android and iOS, and I'll be leaving what I consider to be the best till very last, so be sure to stick around as I love how this particular game brings a true console experience over to mobile. So for today, starting at number 5, we have one for the Apple Arcade users out there, and we have Sonic Racing. Now Sonic Racing is only available on Apple Arcade, so you will need to be on iOS and have a subscription to Apple Arcade. Now Sonic Racing is a sort of successor to Sonic All-Stars Racing, which was on both Android and iOS, but has been removed from both platforms, and however this version of Sonic Racing follows a path close to the Mario Kart franchise. So if you have played those titles before, this game should feel pretty familiar to you. And it also delivers on vibrant graphics and delivers on a very solid and simple gameplay. And at number 4 we have Gear Club Mobile, and for those of you subscribed to Apple Arcade, you also have Gear Club Stradale. Now with both of these games, they are visually stunning and have a mixture of arcade style racing and simulation racing. Both of these games have so many iconic cars to unlock and race, and both these games have controller support, and Gear Club Ultimate is available on Android and iOS and is free to play, and Gear Club Stradale is only on iOS and you will need a subscription to Apple Arcade. And at number 3 we have Asphalt 8, and on Apple Arcade you have Asphalt 8 Plus. Now Asphalt 8 is a free to play game with in-app purchases and some ads here and there. But even with that, you don't really need to spend any money with this game, as there are a lot of unlockable cars and upgrades, and all in all this game really does bring me back to the arcade style of racing games with simple controls, and for a free to play game it has some very smooth graphics. And with Asphalt 8 Plus you have to be an Apple Arcade subscriber, and you will get all the great things that Asphalt 8 has, but without the ads or in-app purchases. And for more great games on Apple Arcade, check out my recommendations in the cards above. And at number 2 we have Need for Speed No Limits. Now this video would be incomplete without Need for Speed, as this franchise is well known and beloved by many, and many of you would have started out playing Need for Speed on consoles or PC, and even with the mobile version you are getting that same quality racing in the palm of your hands. This game is free to play with in-app purchases. And as I said, I have left till last what I consider to be the very best mobile racing game on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And at number 1 we have Grid Autosport. Now I will disclose right away that this game comes in at $9.99 here in the UK, but with that aside I have to say it is totally worth it. And with the right settings you can achieve console quality graphics with this game, but if you care more for frames per second you can select the mode that optimizes for more frame rates, and you have a large selection of cars to unlock and use, and a wide variety of race modes and tracks to go with it. And with a controller paired up with this game, it really does make it feel like a true console experience. And speaking of controller support, if you want to see some great controller recommendations for iOS and Android, do click on the video you see on your screen for what I consider to be the best mobile controllers on the market right now.